This is going to be a secret reading for Virgo. In this reading, we will be able to see the energies on the surface and then the ones underneath the surface, which should be able to give us more insights and more messages regarding what we see in front of us. From these cards, what I see is a date, someone you're just getting to know who's falling for you very quickly. With the first card at the top of the reading, we have the Ace of Cups. And right here, we can see this time that it's starting for you and this other person where you feel that anything is possible. Love-wise, there is a new element that you are discovering and that it's making you feel very excited, very happy, definitely making you feel wanted, attractive, and loved. And this person right here is definitely all over you. They have good communication with you. You seem to be very similar in a lot of different things. And overall, what we see from this card is a date, or maybe couple dates, the start of a new connection with someone you've never seen before. And when this card appears, it's definitely telling us that the situation, it's very exciting, it's very warm, and it really makes you feel as though you can express yourself. And so probably you are talking to this person with things that maybe you've never told anyone else, or things that you usually don't bring up easily. And although this is the start, this is a time where you are maybe moving slow just because you don't want to scare the other person too much, or because you don't want to open your heart immediately to someone that you don't know yet. Underneath the surface, instead, we see that that energy is mirrored with one that is the opposite of being cautious. And in fact, with the Chariot, you can see that this person is actually charging towards you and towards the possibility of being with you in a very quick way. With the Chariot, we have someone who really knows what they want. They're not afraid to do whatever it takes in order to get there. But also the Chariot moves fast because there are no obstacles around it. And so what I see here is that they are being pretty blind about potential issues and problems. They're just not looking at them because the way they feel for you, it's so strong that it allows them to not get stuck on other things. And so we keep seeing them moving faster and faster towards you. So this is definitely someone who now is talking about you to friends, showing them your pictures, telling them how amazing that date was, and someone who cannot wait to see you again, to spend time with you, and just keep being together and building memories together, do things that probably you don't usually do on a regular basis. And we see that fast moving energy also with the Eight of Wands, which it's definitely showing us action. So more of those dates, going out of town for the weekend, going to the beach, doing romantic things together in order for the two of you to get to know each other and to get closer and closer every day. But also, as we were saying about communication here, we see a confirmation here with the Eight of Wands about communication. There is this back and forth talking constantly throughout the day, and it just feels so natural. It doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel as though it's a chore having to answer a message for you, and especially for them. They just love talking to you. And this is the time where they wake up in the morning and the first thing that they want to do is send you a message, and then they go to bed at night and they want to make sure that they send you the good night. They want to make sure that you know that they are there, that they are interested, and that they are clearly trying to pursue you. And underneath the surface with the Five of Cups, we see that some of the motivations behind the Eight of Wands might be because in the past they have been abandoned and left out, or someone in general interrupted a new connection or an ongoing connection prematurely. One of the reasons why might have been because maybe they were playing games at first. They were trying to not seem too interested into this other person, and so eventually that person just left or started seeing someone else, focused on other people, And that brought them to a situation where they felt very unstable, because I believe that at that time they did care about this person. And so this came as a surprise. And what they did is definitely learning from that situation. They know now that whenever they care about someone and they're so attracted to someone like they are attracted to you, they need to make sure that they take action, even if that means that they become vulnerable and they not play it safe. They don't care about that. As long as you know how much they like you, how much they care about you, that's all they want to focus on right now. And we see that around you, the both of you still have a lot of different options. The Five of Wands, we have options and competition that could potentially make this situation unstable. And so they definitely fear this. We've seen it right here. This five now is actually turning to reality. From underneath the surface up to the surface, we know that there is a chance for the both of you to just start seeing someone else. And mainly because the both of you are very attractive, very good people, and the world around you knows this. And you know this about each other. And so there are thoughts of jealousy, trying to know what the other person is doing whenever they're not maybe texting you. But from what we see underneath the surface is that you both know that regardless of how many options, regardless of how many people you have around you that might be interested into going out with you, to talking to you, the option that actually has potential to be something beautiful and happy for you is just one. And here it is. You're holding it in your hand. It's with this person right here, and it's showing up as having a huge potential to become a very abundant situation where you will feel loved, respected, understood, and complete with someone who right now is really into you, really adores you, and on top of everything is being very honest about their feelings. And so in order to see how these energies will evolve in the immediate future, in order to understand and maybe find out more details about this person, make sure to check out the extended reading link below. And if you want me to do a follow-up reading at the end of the month to see if we have any more messages around the situation, make sure to comment down below with #-follow-up, and I will pick the videos with the highest number of hashtags.